Hello everyone, how are you doing? This is Helton's Computer Repair here with another quick tutorial. On this video, I'm going to be showing you the top best VPNs for uTorrent in 2020. Now technically this can apply in different ways for the top best of this, but these are pretty much the ones that I would probably choose myself and what I would select if you was torrenting to protect yourself against there. So let me just go ahead and just jump right in and open up a browser and to show you which ones you should choose. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright guys, so my first one that I've been using for, I don't know, probably about like a few years now is probably Nordvpn.com. Now, Nordvpn is a very good deal and they have some special deals pretty often like this, and it pretty much has the ability for peer-to-peer for file transferring. So if you want to use a good quality pretty much for a torrent to protect yourself from uTorrenting, then pretty much NordVPN is the way to go. And it's pretty much a light version. It can be used for other stuff like banking and stuff like that, and it's pretty good to prevent from hackers and service providers to pretty much track you down from every move that you do. It's a very useful system. It pretty much offers advanced and thoroughly tested by features like that. Now there was possibly a security breach in the past. It never actually physically hurt the NordVPN. It was just the servers itself in another country, so it never actually got to us. But again, it pretty much has the ability to allow to pretty much peer-to-peer file transfers, and allows you to set up from servers and stuff like that that you can choose for it. And it pretty much comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee. It's one that I've been using for many years. The cool thing about this is that you can pretty much get to this website right here from NordVPN. Then you can go to servers, and then you can choose recommended servers. So, for example, if you're going to torrent, you would think that you would have to choose a specific settings. It actually has all the steps and instructions for you how to do this. An example, if you need to choose a specific one for torrenting, you'll pretty much go to here, and again you're going to use peer-to-peer, and then pretty much you will scroll down into SOCKS 5, and that will pretty much give you the best one for the current reason for at the time. It's very simple for it, and that's the first one. Now another one that's very popular that I have seen from many people that has used is CyberGhost, if I am correctly. And I'm going to go ahead and just press enter. And yes, it is the correct one, CyberGhost VPN. So this is another very popular one, and this one, as you notice, it pretty much has a 4.8 out of 5 reviews. It says one of the best reviewed VPN services. It has a lot of abilities, has the exact same stuff. Pretty much all of them are about the same thing. Has very features and showing instructions. If you think about it, it's very similar and related, almost kind of the way how the other one looked like. And it tells you it's compatible on Windows, Macs, pretty much Androids, other devices, smart systems, game console systems, Linux, you can name it. Pretty much it's all designed for there. And it pretty much has the exact same features and settings that can be done the same way too. Very popular, and it's pretty much worth getting into. As you notice, I'm pretty much choosing like some of the best ones. When you see free VPNs, I don't recommend using that at all. It could just be simply use some third-party stuff and just make your computer get infected with viruses and stuff like that without you even knowing. So next one is going to be called ExpressVPN. I'm actually just searching this through Google. I don't want to mistype this. This is one of the best ones out there. Now the only downfall is that they are a little pricey underneath this. It has a lot of abilities, the same way how the other ones do. It's actually one of the most trusted and one of the quickest ones on the internet service, because some of them, when you use using VPN, sometimes your bandwidth kind of runs a little slower depending where you're at and how it's running smooth. This one has always been running very fast. It's pretty much it's literally one of the best ones that I've actually seen. It pretty much has a number of services that can be used for pretty much for torrenting on there, and it works best by by choosing the best for it within there. If you don't like this program, pretty much they will literally give you a money back guarantee and no problems asked. Pretty much very system very good. Now the next one that I have also been using before, this is actually before I knew about ExpressVPN or an example like NordVPN that I've been using for many years, was Ipvanishvpn. Now Ipvanish is a very good one, and I'm actually going to go ahead and verify if I'm spelling this correctly. So it is Ipvanish.com, and it's a very good system. The only downfall against is the price is a little bit up a little depending on here, and sometimes on your internet when you're using it from there can sometimes go a little bit down on the performance. It can be running slow out of nowhere, but it does have the ability for you for a trusted site and keeps you good like this. Tells you about the same thing. The conclusion is you can look into these and they're all similar and you can look into more depths. I'm just showing you the choices of one to two that I would recommend myself. Very useful system. Again, it tells you that it has access for secure encryption. It has stuff like the 30-day money-back guarantee, 24/7 support. It has peer-to-peer stuff like that. It has SOX 5C for proxy. That's pretty much for the torrenting, and it's a very good system like that. And it's another good one that's out there. Now, another one that I have not officially used myself, I've actually just been heard from this so much, is called Private VPN. And it's pretty much another one that's pretty much, if I'm correctly, everyone likes to use this one also. It pretty much unlocks and protects everything that you get on. Now you have to understand, when you're using VPN, it does protect you from hiding where you're going to and what you're going through, but it just doesn't fully block you from knowing exactly. So eventually they can track you back, but it would take some hard surf in there, because an example would be like a poll that everyone's getting onto that same pretty much VPN portal that you're going to, and you'll see IP addresses and stuff that's getting crossed over and transitioned over to other locations like that. This is another good one right here. 30-day money back. Does the same thing. Has the ability This is a 2048-bit encryption, pretty much a 256, and has the same thing with proxy and stuff like that. Very good system. Has port forward to allow it to go 32. That's actually very useful. And again, a very good system that can be done. And it shows you all of these are all pretty much good, and they're all good against their pricing ranges, as you notice. Now there's one more, but this one runs a little bit different and is not technically like a regular VPN. The one that we use, if you have not heard about it, is called Tor Browser. Tor Browser is a little bit different, and it's free open source that they created. And it pretty much protects yourself against getting tracking and surveillance and censorship. Now this is a little clever because it doesn't just go to a regular VPN by just changing you to hide yourself and go to another location. Now this one actually will go to one location, and then it will transfer to another location, then another location, and until you finally get to your destination. Now it might hurt your pretty much performance of how fast the network's running, but this one is probably the most trusted one to protect yourself from it. This one, it's literally an open source system that is pretty much enabling anonymous communications and helps out your computers out there really good. You can look into this one. This is actually, Tor Browser actually was more popular than I remember before even these regular third-party VPN softwares that started popping up everywhere. But again, choose which one that you want. Go to reviews, see what you want to find out there. But these are the ones that I would choose myself, and that should be pretty much good for you. Thank you for watching from Helton's Computer Repair, and I will see you on the next video. Thanks for watching, guys. If you disliked this video, then hit that button. But if you like it and you want to see more, hit that like button, get subscribed, comment, and tell us what other tech videos you want to see. Consider checking out our merch store, link in the video description. And for the rest, I will see you on the next video.